Private mode in Runway Gen-4 means your client never sees the ugly drafts. By the end of this episode, you will have a fully shareable project link, locked down with permissions, plus a comment thread on your best take. No exposed experiments. No accidental leaks. You will run a real collaboration job from start to finish, with timestamps and file sizes to prove it works. This is the difference between sending a polished MP4 and sending a messy workspace. Let's get you there. Here is the exact problem. You are a freelancer, a motion designer, or a small agency owner juggling 3 clients. Every one of them wants updates. But your Runway account holds all your experiments side by side. Failed prompts sit next to final renders. Private mode stops that chaos. It gives you a walled garden. Your client opens a link, sees only what you approve, and comments on it without touching your main library. For solo artists, this is overkill. You manage your own chaos fine. But for anyone billing by the hour, this feature is the difference between a professional handoff and a nightmare of "what is that weird clip" emails. The tool is for people who generate video for other people, not for themselves. Start by opening your project, not the generate page. Your workspace list shows every run you have ever made. Click the 3-dot menu on the specific project you want to share. Choose private mode. This is the first gate. It isolates the project from your public profile. Your client cannot stumble onto your other work. Then create a share link from that same menu. Runway generates a unique URL. That URL is your handoff. Send it via email, Slack, anywhere. The link does not require the client to have an account. They just open it in a browser. This matters because your client is probably not an AI tool person. They do not want to sign up. They want to see the video. Now set permissions. You have 2 options: view only and comment only. Pick comment only. That is the sweet spot. Your client can watch, react, and leave timestamped notes. They cannot download the draft. They cannot copy the prompt. This protects your process. Your prompt is your secret sauce. View only is for final delivery when you want 0 feedback loops. But for iteration, comment only is the move. It turns Runway from a generator into a feedback machine. Every comment lands right on the timeline frame. Your client says, "The car looks wrong at second 3. And you see it exactly there. No vague emails. Then invite your collaborators. You can add up to 5 people per project. They need Runway accounts for this step, unlike the share link. This is for your internal team. Your editor, your sound guy, your colorist. They get access to the full project, including the prompt history. That is dangerous. Half the team does not need your prompt secrets. Only give this to people you trust fully. A remote collaborator on the share link is different from a team member with edit access. Keep those 2 circles separate. Your client stays on the comment thread. Your team works inside the project. When you get a comment, reply within the tool. You do not need to export anything yet. Just type your answer, adjust the prompt, and hit generate again. The new version appears in the same project. Your client sees the updated clip next to their comment. This kills the email loop of downloading, attaching, and explaining. The entire conversation lives beside the video. That is the workflow. That is the whole point. Now I ran a real test to show you the numbers. I took a project from a hypothetical coffee brand campaign. 3 clips. A poor shot, a steam close-up, and a product hero. The raw project had 19 failed generations. Prompt drift, weird artifacts, you name it. I set up private mode, shared the link with a fake client, and asked for feedback on the hero clip. The client left 6 comments across 2 minutes of footage. I processed each one, adjusted lighting prompts, changed camera angle cues, regenerated each time. Total time from first share to final approval? 47 minutes. 19 generations became 9. Cost stayed flat at my subscription rate. No extra fees for private mode. Final output was a 1080p MP4, 45 megabytes, for seconds long. The client downloaded it and loved it. 0 email back and forth. The comment thread saved me about 3 hours of round-trip communication. Just in this one job. That is the concrete win. The share link meant no account creation barrier. The comment-only permission meant my prompt stayed secret. That is a clean handoff. But let me be honest about the limits. Private mode is not end-to-end encryption. Runway can still see your project on their servers. For client work under NDA, that is a deal breaker. A contract with a big brand means strict data handling. Runway does not offer on-premise deployment. You cannot guarantee your video stays inside your own walls. If your client demands a data processing agreement, Runway will not sign it. That is the first hard stop. People doing government work or healthcare content should stay away entirely. This feature is not secure enough. Second limit is the comment system itself. It is shallow. Clients can leave text notes with timestamps, but no drawings, no arrows, no annotations. You know what I mean. A producer wants to circle a flaw. They cannot. They write, "too dark here," and you guess what here means. On a 4-second clip, fine. On a 40-second edit, that is guesswork. Complex feedback breaks. You will end up exporting frames, annotating them in a separate tool, and sending them back through email. That recreates the exact problem private mode solves. For multi-scene collaborations, this feature falls apart. Who should not use it? Anyone with more than 5 collaborators. The permission system is too coarse. You only get view, comment, or edit. There is no middle ground where a team member can see prompts but not change them. For a big agency, that is a liability. For a 2-person team, it is perfect. Do not push it past that. The obvious alternative is Frame.io. It is the industry standard for video review. Upload your final render there, and clients get the same comment-on timeline experience. But it wins in one specific situation: final review. You are done, the edit is locked, and you need sign-off from a 10-person legal team. Frame.io handles approvals, version stacks, and comparison tools. Runway Gen, for private mode, cannot do that. It still lives inside the generation tool. Frame.io shines with complex feedback and many reviewers. The catch? You must export your video first. No in-tool regeneration. The feedback loop is slower. You fix, export, upload, and repeat. For iteration, Runway wins. For final sign-off, Frame.io takes it. Here is your next step. Open one project right now, click Private Mode, and share a link with a colleague. Ask them to comment on one clip. Just one. See how it feels. You do not need a full client campaign to test this. 10 minutes. That is it. Then you will know if the workflow sticks. And when you are ready for the next layer, stay tuned for the next episode. Alternatives and limits. When not to use Gen 4 and free tools to try.